What's up guys, it's Stylo here, and I'm going back to something I originally did, which was some DayZ updates, but this is sort of going to be an update, but it's sort of not going to be, it's sort of going to be a bit about, just about the game status in general really. I was thinking about a DayZ video to do, and I thought yeah, why not, I'll just, you know, make a status of the DayZ Standalone, sort of, just my summary of where it's at and where it's going and the player base right now. Obviously, in the 0.58 update, of what we've seen is a number of new, a number of new items added. But in terms of like some other things, there's new zombie attack sounds. There is a new building. Well, there's a number of new buildings. There's a new entable garage, a new military barracks, a new pump station, transformer, and there's some new smoke particle effects for the road flare, which was pretty naff to begin with. There's a car tent, there's crossbow hollow sight, now has the range values on it. There's epinephrine, now has a new damage model. There's the glow plug, which is for the truck, mackerel fillets, a Minsk refrigerator, which is actually a container. Obviously it's a refrigerator, but you can put stuff in it. All barrels are now have the full availability, and there's tyre repair kits. Tripwires can now be crafted and actually used and deployed, and they do work apparently. Truck batteries are in, wheels are in, I've seen them. Now there's a UMP45 which is fully available, and a 25 round mag for it that's fully available, and there's some new USMC pants which are woodland and desert. Now obviously, with another update comes another load of issues. Now, I'm not going to go into all the issues because I don't want. I'm probably going to slate the game, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to slate the game a little bit, but yeah. In terms of the state of DayZ right now, is nowhere near what people originally thought it was going to be. What is it? Nearly 3 years now, and it's nowhere near the game that it had the potential to be at this stage. Obviously they are doing updates, but they just keep adding new things, and they're not getting finished. Like the Longhorn doesn't even have a sound when you shoot it, I've seen, and like it has a sound like if the bullet like goes past you and it hits like the floor. People beeping outside my house, why are they doing that? But yeah, like it doesn't actually have a sound if you fire it. It doesn't have a sound. Why? That's basic. It's basic stuff. It's so frustrating. Like, don't get me wrong, I've got no idea. Oh well, I do have an idea, but the amount of work that goes into a game is tons. But Bohemia Interactive as a studio, and just I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? I just don't know. They just keep adding new things and don't finish things. It's like now they've added the UMP45. They say that's fully available. It's going to be tweaked again. There's going to be a load of attachments and whatnot, and I'd rather they just delayed the gun until everything was ready and all the animations are working, and then they slap it in, sort of thing. That makes sense. Just all in one go, like everything for that. I'd rather they just didn't add the UMP45 and concentrated on like fixing something else, like zombies that sometimes still clip through walls and stuff, or you know, I mean. I was playing it earlier. I didn't even see a zombie. It's just, I just get frustrated. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love this game, and for the genre, it is probably like there is no game like it that has the amount of like customizable stuff, like the attachments and the clothing and whatnot. There is no game that it probably even comes close to it in terms of in this genre of game, which is like obviously the zombie survival game. Now, it still could go on to be like, you know, one of the greatest or the greatest zombie game we've seen so far in terms of survival, but it's got a long way to go, and I hear rumours that crafting is not, oh my god, building is not far off. But I wouldn't get your hopes up anytime soon, really, because it's seems to be taking forever. And I know it's a big thing, I know it'll be a big update, but they need to sort of do something, because the player base is just gone. It's just plummeted. I mean, I went on and I couldn't find a server with over 8 people in it, just down the long list. I mean, I'm not even just filtering the UK because that's where I'm from, if you can't tell. I was just, you know, US servers, anything, any servers. I just couldn't find any with about more 8 to 10 people. There was no servers with any more than that on. Most of them only had like 2, 3, 1 people, or even none. And I know you get people hopping from server to server to try and find loot and stuff, but like that, you know, I take that into account, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. People are just so frustrated with the game, including myself. I mean, I love to hate this game. It's like what I'm getting at. Oh, there's Odin just messaged me. Shout out to Odin. Yeah. But yeah, it's just like, I think once the player, like, oh no, I'll scratch this bit again. When they add the building, obviously the player base is going to come back because it's going to be a major update, and everyone's going to want to know, like, you know, and everyone's going to want to play it. Everyone's going to know how to do this, craft things, and they're just going to want to. It's going to happen. I mean, the player base is going to come out. Maybe not to the extent it originally was. I don't know. We just won't know until it happens. But until they do that, the player base, I think, is just going to get less and less and less because people are just frustrated with them adding new things and just not finishing. So, Bohemia, fucking finish stuff instead of adding new stuff. Alright? It's what I'm getting at. Now, I'm not gonna lie, right, before I got into PC gaming, I was purely an Xbox fan, right? And I know some of you might slaughter me for being an Xbox fan. Yes, I was a console peasant. But this was the game. This is why I got into PC gaming. Because DayZ at the time, I'd never seen anything like it. Like, coming from a console, excuse me, background, I never. This was so out of like the league of any console game. It was unbelievable. But it just sort of, the potential just hasn't grown. It's sort of just stagnated and gone sideways, like. And it's just frustrating. I feel your frustration, guys. I'm frustrated too, and I love the game, but I find myself that I can't bring myself to play it because like it's just the same old again and again and again. And I love the genre. The genre is amazing. I love it. That's why I got into DayZ gaming, but it's just not happening. So, you know, I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys still think it has the potential to go on, you know, and be a great game, or is the player base just too dead now and it's just not going to come back? I think it will, but you know, leave a like on the video if you liked it, guys, and please subscribe if you want to see some more content, and please leave a comment below and we'll have a natter, we'll have a chit chat about, you know, just about the game state in general, you know. So thank you for watching, guys, and peace.